Guys, I ain't gonna lie. First episode, only watched 20 minutes, and I already knew that this movie was gonna be trash or it was gonna be canceled. Because what they did here was an absolute insult to true, authentic Resident Evil fans that knew exactly when they saw Black Albert Wesker, who's, like, for real, he's literally a knockoff version of Blade. Just look at that. They are literally trying to portray him as Blade, and Albert Wesker is not Blade. 20 minutes, bad reviews, average audience score. Apparently, somebody from freaking Rotten Tomatoes thought it was decent, but the freaking audience said, "Yeah, this is trash. This is not Resident Evil. This is just another plain old zombie movie." So what they did here was insulting. They had that one doctor dancing to some freaking dubstep or whatever the hell that chick was. I saw it. I was like, yo, what the hell is this? Oh, then I seen some comment section on social media talk about, oh, they're trying to bring, comedy to Resident Evil. That was not comedy. That was just pure cringe. That was just pure, authentic cringe. So, guys, after one season, the Netflix Resident Evil live action adaptation was axed after just one season. Rightfully so, because you had some people online that tore this movie apart. Rightfully so, because this was not a Resident Evil movie. This might as well have been just another Walking Dead series, because that's what this was. Again, I only watched 20 minutes of the first episode and I was done, because I already knew this series was gonna be trash. I don't know what the hell Netflix was thinking, giving this thing the okay, but it was not okay at all. So, let me go and read y'all this. Following in the footsteps of the streamer's bastardization of Cowboy Bebop, and okay, this is also from Bounty in the Comics. A shout out to Bounty in the Comics. Netflix live action series Resident Evil series has been canceled after just one widely panned season. Let's go. Let me go and continue reading this, because this is just crazy. Word that Netflix has gone for the headshot on the take on Capcom's popular video game series was first broken on August 26th, courtesy of Deadline. Coming just a month and a half after its premiere, according to the trade news outlets sources, the decision was made based on their discovery that the drama did not have a particularly strong showing on Netflix top 10 and costs versus viewing is the streamer's leading renewal criterion. As explained by Deadline, though Resident Evil debuted it in the wake of Stranger Things' fourth season, Netflix had hoped that word of mouth would help contribute to an eventual surge in viewership for the fledgling action horror series. And you know what's funny? They said they try to make this for everybody across the world, but the Japanese people, they hated this series. They said this series was a freaking joke. It was a ripoff. It was an insult. I'm pretty. Yeah, Capcom gave the okay for this, but I was sure Capcom didn't think it was going to be this damn bad. Because again, look at this guy. They made Albert Wesker a knockoff Blade. That's what they did. And they did it for inclusion, diversity. They were trying to find the best person for the job. That's not what they did. They just wanted to involve some people out of the woke culture, because you had some people talk about Resident Evil is not diverse enough. You had those freaking woke tards and who don't even play the games. Resident Evil 5 and 4 was made in different countries. I think Resident Evil 4 was somewhere in the UK, Paris, on the outskirts of it. Resident Evil 5 was literally based in Africa. Resident Evil 6 was based in Japan, China, all other places. Resident Evil 7 went back to a freaking hillbilly area. Resident Evil 8 went I'm guessing there was Greek or some shit like that. So when people say they want more diverse to be more inclusive, they just mean, hey, we want you guys to like just give people of color, black people, a step ladder to walk on. And we don't need that. We keep on trying to tell people we don't need that, but you know, something that goes on in their ears just blocks it out. They got too much earwax in their ear to hear us say, yo, this is not what we want. We want our own thing. We don't want to be involved, or we don't want this lazy ass race swapping. Oh, it's a different universe. It's fine. That's the most lamest excuse out there. It's a lame ass excuse. The characters, I couldn't even get that one chick. Again, I watched it for like 20 minutes. I could not do it no more. You can't say I didn't give it a try. So let's keep on going with this. If this freaking thing would freaking move, we're gonna get past that. Facebook. Okay. Further, another notable factor in this cancellation was the fact Resident Evil also failed to find any love amongst viewers, both those who were fans of the original games and those who went into the series blind. As for writing, the series currently holds a Rotten score on review aggregate site Rotten Tomatoes with an average 55% rating from critics and 27% from general audiences. Likewise, system review aggregator Metacritic holds a collective 53 out of 100 for critics and a 1.4 out of 10 from average viewers. The later generated from a ratio of 26 positive reviews, 5 mixed, and 214 negative for the Umbrella Abomination. Again, this is just another definition of get woke, go broke. That they want to do this whole diversity, this whole inclusion thing, and we didn't really need it. Black people didn't need that. They need their own thing, their own characters, but they don't want to hear that crap. They want to race off every white character, thinking black people is going to like that. We don't. Only the woke, liberal, progressive white people, progressive black people like that BS. We don't like being lazily involved. That's actually insulting to black people. That's degrading to black people. But you say that, some of these liberals be like, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that clearly. You want more race swap? Okay, let me go ahead and do that then. Unrelated to either the previous Paul W.S. Anderson film series of 2001's Welcome to Raccoon City, Netflix Resident Evil told a new original story in 2 timelines. The first timeline begins with 14-year-old sisters Jake Wesker and Billy Wesker moved to New Raccoon City, explained Capcom via machine translation provided by Deep L. The Wesker sisters enjoyed their youth in the wonderful man-made corporate city of New Raccoon City, but they gradually began to realize the reality of the city and suspected their father is hiding something. Little do they know that is a dangerous secret that will lead to the world to ruin. Again, what does any of this have to do with the continuation of Resident Evil? Not a damn thing. The second timeline is a future world more than 10 years later. The development continued. The number of human beings on the Earth is now less than 15 million, and the T-virus has turned the Earth into a monster of more than 6 billion people and animals. In this new world, Jade, now 30 years old, fights for survival, but is also tormented by secrets of her past surrounding her sister, her father, and herself. Notably, this cancellation comes despite showrunner Andrew Dabb's assertion that the series was stronger for his refusal to make strict efforts to adhere to the original game's canon, particularly in regards to the race of Abba Wesker. You see that? They're just admitting like they don't care about the original story at all. We just took the name Resident Evil and tried to put it on this project that I did, because if I gave it an original product, original name that I came up with, it probably wouldn't do as well. But since they gave it the name Resident Evil Biohazard, you had a lot of people felt insulted that this was even made. Again, you got Japanese people saying like this movie was trash. I mean, this series was trash. We didn't want this. You had American fans saying this is trash. You had UK fans saying this is trash. Director said, hey, I don't hear y'all at all. You guys are just brain dead. Speaking to his choice to cast Lance Reddick as the iconic villain, Deb explained to attendees that the series April press event. I think when you're casting in the modern day and age, if you are limiting yourself based on, well, this character is blonde, so we gotta look at blonde characters, you're gonna find yourself in a bad position. How is that so? You're just being lazy. You're being lazy. Who did? You're just being lazy when you say shit like that. Oh, this character is originally blonde and he's white, but that's going to be hard to find. We should just get a black character. Nobody would notice, or nobody would mind. We did mind, especially black people. We felt insulted that you just lazily race swapped a iconic villain in the Resident Evil series. Again, liberals don't know how insulting or degrading they can be when it comes to, like, you know, trying to include people that they care about. This was an insult to black people and the Resident Evil series. You can go to hell. When Les was interested in doing the part, you're not gonna find anybody better than him to play his character. Both the dad part of the character and also the more corporate killer part. He defended. At that point, you're making the show weaker by going with someone that may be more artistically a match to the game. So why would you weaken a show like that? Dab as an inclusion. It makes no sense to me. And luckily, Netflix and Constantine Film as well were very much on board with the goal here is to do the strongest show. Yeah, of course, Netflix was all over this. What show on Netflix it does not insult somebody? The live action anime shows, Japanese people and anime people who like the animes, they felt insulted as hell. Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist. There was also another live action adaptation they were going to do. I forgot what it was though. But they also did a lot of other shows that did insult the core fan base. And they was like, the hell with Netflix, I'm canceling my subscription. So Netflix is losing money because of all this freaking politically, woke political garbage. Nobody wanted this series, especially when they found out that Wesker was gonna be black. We don't need a freaking black Wesker. We don't need a lazily race swapped black character. If they really cared about inclusion, they would have brought in Sheva Alomar from Resident Evil 5 because she's an African character. She's an African character. You see, original black characters are just put on the freaking shelves. This is how you know they don't actually care about original black characters because Sheva Alomar was an original black character and also a fan favorite as well. A lot of people say, yo, Sheva Alomar should come back for Revelations 3 or a future Resident Evil main game. Freaking directors, they don't hear that at all. So while Sheva Alomar is on the shelves just waiting to be included in another game, you had these freaking idiotic woke liberal directors just lazily race swapping the character just to appease to a certain audience that does not watch their shows. This is how stupid they are. But guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace. Also, make sure you join me on my Discord. The links are in the description below. You guys want to have a conversation, want to talk. You guys want to promote your own videos. You want to talk about gaming, movies, and TV shows, or politics. Just hit that link in the description box below, and let's have a chat. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll be on my Twitch sometimes, just playing games, to be chilling. Some new games coming out this year that I want to play, especially when it comes to Resident Evil games, and just make sure you subscribe. You subscribe there, you follow me there, and let's have some fun. Also, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because the YouTube algorithm is hurting everybody at this point, and they do not like seeing small guys like myself grow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe because your man try to get paid here, people. It don't take nothing but a second.